This is the reckoning. 2024.
It's being called the interview that broke the internet, a viral sit-down between Shannon Sharpe and the outspoken comedian Katt Williams. In the almost 3-hour interview, Katt Williams speaks of his various encounters with the secret Hollywood cabal, calling this consortium the Illuminati. He proceeded to give his first-hand account of multiple meetings where he and other entertainers were propositioned to undergo soul-defiling initiation rituals in order to be granted access to greater levels of fame and fortune, essentially being asked to sell his soul. Immediately, the vast majority of the internet rushed to praise the veteran comedian for his bravery exposing the Hollywood secret societies, branding him an uncompromising, fearless truth-teller.
Katt Williams is a genius. As we speak right now, he is the entertainment, topical, nuclear weapon whose reach knows no bounds. It is stratospheric. It is extraterrestrial. It is bigger in noise, bigger in volume, bigger in impact than anything that we have discussed heretofore.
But since it is said 93% of communication is nonverbal in nature, what other messages is Katt Williams communicating?
For example, this is some promotional material from Katt Williams' last national comedy tour titled 2023 and Me, in reference to the DNA ancestry test 23andMe. He even showcases a double helix DNA strand underlining the title of the tour.
Immediately, we see the one-eyed symbolism. And what is being communicated by the overly abundant emphasis on the helm of a ship?
No, so there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing.
Going along with the theme of the helm of a ship, this official Katt Williams merch displays the same DNA strands, except here, they are in blue to communicate a dual message of DNA in water.
But why? We must remember that Katt Williams moves in the spirit of a pimp.
Still pimp. Once a pimp, always a pimp. Always boss player. Forever.
And what is treasure to a pimp? And what does the treasure of a pimp, the helm of a ship, water, and DNA all have in common? The answer to this riddle may shock you. We're going to rebuke some demons tonight. The last time we set out to expose this particular class of spirits, we received powerful testimonies from viewers who were edified and made more aware of Satan's devices.
Chains were broken and folks started on the road to being set free. However, these great victories did not come without a cost. Not only was the video deleted from YouTube, but we suffered increased censorship and spiritual attacks that we had to fight off for months.
So you can imagine how we felt the last few weeks when all the news reports, articles, and information we were gathering seemed to converge and point to the exact same spirits we confronted just 3 short years ago.
Here we go again.
We were being led to create part 3 to one of the most spiritually dangerous series we have ever produced. Despite all the enemy's efforts to discourage and stop us, I knew I had to blow the trumpet and shine the light on this swarm. This demon's nest, just one more time.
One more time. We're gonna stay here. We're not running. We're gonna stand our ground. But we can't do it without your prayers, encouragement, and support. We need you.
One more time. We're gonna stay here. We need you.
This is the last installment in this series. Pray for us.
We need you, Abba Yah. Help us close this chapter.
They cannot intrude here.
In the midst of increasing global tensions, the drums of war are sounding. Alliances are being forged and battle lines are being drawn across land and water.
Tensions are rising in one of the most hotly contested regions on the planet, the South China Sea.
China's President Xi Jinping compared the BRICS economic bloc to a giant ship sailing forward against raging torrents and storms.
We are witnessing the world reserve currency being systematically devalued and undermined, while banking institutions play big fish eat little fish. This is the geopolitical backdrop surrounding the highly significant coronation and crowning of the new British monarch, who is charged to preside over an economic, social, biological, and spiritual great reset.
Question: did any creatures, entities, or beings outside of Noah's Ark survive the Great Flood?
There's something in the water.
So is this great and wide sea, wherein are things creeping innumerable, both small and great beasts. There go the ships. There is that Leviathan, whom thou hast made to play therein. These wait all upon thee, that thou mayest give them their meat in due season.
There's something in the water.
Suspicious ship movements before the blast.
I see it taking over.
These were so-called ghost ships.
The kingdoms of the world. Its tentacles are around their neck. It's choking mankind.
The Marine Kingdom.